everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then please go ahead and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of my new videos. And today I have 3 different Christmas treats that I'm going to show you how to make. These treats, they can be good for any Christmas party, or you can package them up and you can give them away as gifts. So if you want to see these treats, then continue watching. To make these peppermint bark marshmallows, you're going to need some peppermint crunch thins, or you can have candy canes, some white candy melt, and I have the bright white coloring, and of course jumbo marshmallows and some sticks. You're going to start off by cutting up your peppermint crunch thins into small pieces, or if you have candy cane, breaking them up into small pieces. So after you have your peppermint crunch thins cut up into small pieces, you're going to place your candy melts into a microwavable safe container, and then you're going to microwave them on 30-second intervals until they're completely melted. Once you have your candy melts melted, you're going to go ahead and put a little bit on the bottom of the stick and then stick that into the bottom of your marshmallow. And wipe off any excess. So once you have your sticks in the bottom of your marshmallows, you'll stick this in the fridge and let the candy melt harden. Okay, so once the candy melt has hardened, you'll take your marshmallow and you're going to stick it into your candy melt. You might need help with a fork. And just kind of wipe off the excess. And get a nice even coat around the marshmallow. Then you will take your candy melt and sprinkle it on the wet candy melt. Then you'll stick it into like a cup and then let the candy melt harden. To make these candy bark pretzel rods, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need pepper crunch thins, some white candy melts, and you're going to need your pretzel rods. You're going to take your candy melts and you're going to melt them in a microwavable safe container. Okay, so once you have your candy melts melted, you're going to take your pretzel rod and you're going to stick it into your cup, and just go ahead and use a fork or spoon and get candy melt up a bit higher on the pretzel rod. So then you'll take your pretzel rod and lay it down on a plate with some wax paper, and then before it dries, you'll take your peppermint crunch and go ahead and sprinkle that on top. And then you just continue to do that until the rest of them are done. So after you have all of your candy melt and your peppermint crunch on top of your pretzel rods, then you'll just put them in the fridge and let the candy melts harden. To make these snowman cookies, you're going to need some white melted candy melts, some black and orange decorating gel, and some cookies. And I'm using Oreo cookies here. Okay, to make the snowman cookies, I'm going to take my melted white candy melt and I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vegetable oil. And this is going to make it a bit thinner. Okay, after that's stirred in, I'm going to take a cookie and dip it into the melted candy melt. Okay. And then I'll take that out, stick it onto a plate with some wax paper on it. And then I will continue dipping the rest of my cookies. After you have your cookies dipped into the melted candy melt, you're going to put this in the refrigerator and wait for the candy melts to harden. Now that the white candy melt has hardened, it is time to decorate. So I'm going to start with doing the eyes with this black decorating gel. and then the mouth, and then the nose with the orange. And you'll just draw it into a carrot shape. So here are the finished snowman cookies. They turned out really cute. So there you have it, my video of 3 easy treats for Christmas. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.